Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India Live, India's voice to the world. I'm Shubhendu Ghosh, coming up in the next 30 minutes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi leads the International Day of Yoga celebrations from Visakhapatnam, says yoga is a system that takes us from me to we, where inner peace becomes global policy. From the stairs of Sydney's Opera House to peak of Everest and seas expanse, yoga unites the world beyond boundaries, background and ability. India brings home 517 nationals from Iran under Operation Sindhu. Indian Embassy in Iran will also help evacuate citizens of Nepal and Sri Lanka from Iran at the request of their governments. The 11th International Day of Yoga is being celebrated today with great enthusiasm across India and the world. Theme of Yoga Day is Yoga for One Earth, One Health, echoes India's vision of global wellness, highlights the deep connection between individual well-being and planetary health, echoing Indian ethos of Sarve Santu Niramaya, that is, may all be free from disease. President of India Draupadi Murmu took part in the 11th International Day of Yoga in Dehradun, the capital city of Uttarakhand. The program, organized at police lines, Dehradun, witnessed large number of people's participation. The governor of Uttarakhand, Gurmeet Singh, also participated in the celebrations. The president said, yoga is the art of living a healthy life, adopting which benefits the body, mind and overall personality of a human being.
पूरी मानवता की साझा धरोहर बन चुका है। ये भारत की सॉफ्ट पावर का एक अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण उदाहरण है। योग की अंतर्राष्ट्रीय लोकप्रियता के अनेक प्रभावशाली उदाहरण हैं। योग का अर्थ जोड़ना। योग का अभ्यास व्यक्ति के शरीर, मन और आत्मा को जोड़ना है और स्वस्थ बनाता है। इसी प्रकार ये एक व्यक्ति को दूसरी व्यक्ति से, एक समुदाय को दूसरे समुदाय से और एक देश को दूसरे देश से जोड़ना काम भी कर रहा है। इसी उद्देश्य का ध्यान में रखते हुए 11वीं अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस का थीम एक पृथ्वी एक स्वास्थ्य रखा गया है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi led the 11th International Day of Yoga celebrations from Andhra Pradesh's Visakhapatnam, defining that yoga is for everyone, beyond boundaries, backgrounds, age or ability. The theme for this year is Yoga for One Earth, One Health, which echoes India's vision of global wellness and reflects the integrated vision of well-being. The Yoga Day celebrations in Visakhapatnam was being held in a 26-kilometer long corridor where more than 3 lakh people performed yoga together. Prime Minister Modi also released a commemorative postage stamp on the occasion of 11th International Day of Yoga 2025. Talking about the ongoing tensions across the world and global instability, Prime Minister emphasized on yoga's role in promoting peace.
दुर्भाग्य से आज पूरी दुनिया किसी न किसी तनाव से गुजर रही है। कितने ही क्षेत्रों में अशांति और अस्थिरता बढ़ रही है। ऐसे में योग से हमें शांति की दिशा मिलती है। योगा is the pause button that humanity needs to breathe, to balance, to become whole again. मैं विश्व समुदाय से आज के इस महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर एक आग्रह करूंगा। Let this Yoga Day mark the beginning of Yoga for Humanity 2.0, where inner peace becomes global policy, जहां योग सिर्फ पर्सनल प्रैक्टिस न रहे बल्कि ग्लोबल पार्टनरशिप का माध्यम बने, जहां हर देश, हर समाज योग को जीवन शैली और लोक नीति का हिस्सा बनाए, जहां हम मिलकर एक शांत, संतुलित और सस्टेनेबल विश्व को गति दें, जहां योग विश्व को टकराव से सहयोग और तनाव से समाधान की ओर ले जाए.
Explaining yoga as a great personal discipline, Prime Minister highlighted that yoga is a system that takes us from me to we.
The theme of this year's International Day of Yoga is Yoga for One Earth, One Health. This theme reflects a deep truth. The health of every entity on earth is interconnected. Human well-being depends on the health of the soil that grows our food, on the rivers that gives us water, on the health of the animals that share our ecosystems, on the plants that nourish us. Yoga awakens us to this interconnectedness. Yoga leads us on a journey towards oneness with the world. It teaches us that we are not isolated individuals, but part of nature. Initially, we learn to take good care of our own health and wellness. Gradually, our care and concern extend to our environment, society, and planet. Yoga is a great personal discipline. At the same time, it is a system that takes us from me to we.
On the occasion, Prime Minister Modi also met the participants at the venue. And while Prime Minister Modi was leading the main event of Yoga Day in Visakhapatnam, some 11,000 personnel from Eastern Naval Command, along with their family members, performed yoga on board Indian Navy ships and across the Vizag coastline. In solidarity with the citizens of Vizag and demonstrating commitment to holistic well-being, the naval personnel and their family members participated in the grand morning yoga session.
We are celebrating the 11th edition of International Day of Yoga with this year's theme, Yoga for One Earth and One Health, which resonates and complements the India's traditional belief of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. With yoga, we foresee the world growing healthier and stronger together.
Armed forces is synonymous to being physically fit, and yoga complements the traditional training that we do every day, and it also plays a crucial role in helping the naval personnel remain combat ready always, emotionally, mentally and physically. Yoga integrated with the daily routine not only makes us boost our well-being, but also helps us making us more focused, efficient and resilient.
जैसा योग अभ्यास करने के लिए ज़्यादा जगह और इक्विपमेंट का ज़रूरत नहीं है, एंड हम नेवी में शिप्स और सबमरीन में योग अभ्यास को आसानी से कर सकते हैं. हर हफ्ते हम योग अभ्यास करते हैं. इसमें हमारे फैमिली भी हमें मौका मिलने पर ज्वाइन हो जाते हैं.
नियमित योगा करने से शरीर, मन और भावना पर बहुत अच्छा प्रभाव पड़ता है. ये हमारे शरीर को मजबूत बनाता है, सहन शक्ति बढ़ाता है और तनाव को दूर करता है.
The Ministry of Culture marked the 11th International Day of Yoga by organizing yoga sessions at 100 tourist-based iconic destinations and 50 more cultural sites across the country. A grand celebration was held at the historic Mehrangarh Fort in Jodhpur, where Culture Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat performed yoga with other participants. The event was a remarkable fusion of history, culture and yoga, giving out a message of peace to the world from the land of Rajasthan. The Pan-India initiative reinforced ministry's commitment to linking India's cultural legacy with wellness traditions of yoga. The Archaeological Survey of India, in collaboration with Ministry of Ayush, celebrated Yoga Day at Konark in Puri district of Odisha. The celebrations aim to promote the philosophy of balance within oneself and with the environment through India's ancient practice of yoga. India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh celebrated 11th International Day of Yoga in Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur. Speaking at the event, the minister said India has given the most influential scriptures to the world in the form of yoga.
भारत ने विश्व को शस्त्र नहीं शास्त्र दिए और योग ये हमारा सबसे प्रभावशाली शस्त्र है, शास्त्र है, जो न शोर करता है न दिखावा, बस साइलेंटली दुनिया को बदल रहा है.
On the occasion of the International Day of Yoga, several Indian ministers took part in yoga sessions to promote health and wellness across the nation, demonstrating their commitment to holistic well-being. India's Minister of External Affairs, S. Shankar, and Minister of Corporate Affairs, Nirmala Sitharaman, performed yoga asanas as part of the celebrations. Joining in the initiative, Minister of Industry and Supply, Piyush Goyal, Minister of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan, also participated in yoga celebrations, symbolizing Indian government's effort to encourage citizens to adopt yoga as a way to maintain physical fitness and mental clarity in today's fast-paced lifestyle. The Information and Broadcasting Ministry of the Indian government celebrated International Day of Yoga on Saturday at the National Media Centre in New Delhi. Secretary of Information and Broadcasting Ministry, Sanjay Jaju, led the yoga session. The program was part of nationwide celebrations of International Day of Yoga with the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health. Secretary Sanjay Jaju highlighted the importance of yoga for physical and mental well-being.
We're very happy that all of us joined here today in the program which was broadcast live from Visakhapatnam, where our Honorable Prime Minister participated in the world's biggest yoga congregation, and all of us are very happy that yoga is not just allowing us to connect with our inner selves, but yoga is now also becoming a platform for us to connect with the rest of the world.
India's Sports Minister Mansukh Mandavia extended best wishes on International Day of Yoga. He urged everyone to perform yoga regularly, included in their everyday life, to stay fit and healthy.
योग एक वे ऑफ लाइफ है, योग एक जीवन शैली है, योग मेंटल और फिजिकल फिट रहने का मंत्र है, योग हमारी प्राचीन हमें विरासत में मिली हुई एक संस्कृति भी है.
On the 11th International Day of Yoga, Indian Army conducted yoga sessions from the world's highest battlefield, Siachen, to all terrains and climate conditions through the expanse of the country. International Day of Yoga 2025 witnessed enthusiastic participation from armed personnel, reflecting the Indian Army's enduring belief in yoga is excellence in action and its resolve to incorporate yoga into daily regime of its personnel across terrains, climates, and global duties. In Ladakh, International Day of Yoga was celebrated with great enthusiasm at the Khri Sultan Shu Sports Stadium in Kargil. The event began with yoga pledge, followed by mass yoga session attended by hundreds of yoga enthusiasts Adding cultural vibrance to the event, artists of the Ladakh Cultural Academy, Kargil, in collaboration with North Zone Cultural Centre, presented a colourful program showcasing the rich and diverse heritage of Kargil. Union Public Service Commission Chairman Ajay Kumar on Saturday took part in the International Day of Yoga celebrations at UPSC Bhavan in New Delhi. He said the theme of International Day of Yoga 2025 resonates with our theme of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. He spoke with Abhishek Mahajan of DD India.
Yes, to talk on International Day of Yoga, we have UPSC Chairman Mr. Ajay Kumar with us. Welcome, sir. Welcome to DD India. Appreciate you giving us your precious time, sir. What message do you want to give to the people? The world is celebrating International Day of Yoga today, and Prime Minister also said that humanity needs that pause. What message do you want to give to the people?
Yeah, first of all, my best wishes to everyone on the International Day of Yoga 2025. And, very aptly we are celebrating this day with the motto of One Earth, One Health. It resonates with our theme of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And as being part of this whole exercise in UPSC, we are feeling very privileged, very proud. It's really nice to see that we are able to reclaim our heritage of yoga. And in today's world of stress and politics, I think yoga can be a big healer.
Yoga is the pause that humanity needs. That's what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said. Why is it important for people to do yoga?
I think yoga is about the overall balance in life, both physical, mental and emotional. And if you look at it, most of our problems emanate from the kind of stresses that we go through, whether at an individual level or whether at a society level. If we can actually pervasively use yoga, we will increasingly find that many of the problems which seem so unresolvable will automatically melt down the differences and bring about a synergy and togetherness, a feeling of fraternity, and like we say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for speaking with DD India. So UPSC Chairman Ajay Kumar clearly highlighting the role of yoga in our daily life. With cameraman Jay Shankar, this is Abhishek Mahajan in Delhi for DD India.
The Consulate General of India in Shanghai celebrated International Day of Yoga with great enthusiasm, highlighting yoga's universal appeal and its role in fostering harmony and health. Pratik Mathur, Consulate General of India in Shanghai, led the celebrations as thousands of yoga enthusiasts joined celebrations across cities in the eastern China region. In the heart of Tokyo, hundreds gathered today at the historic Shuji Hongwanji Temple to mark International Yoga Day. People from all walks of life came together to embrace the ancient practice that promotes harmony between body and mind. DD India correspondent Polomi Barman sends us the special report from the land of the rising sun.
As the sun rose over Tokyo, the spiritual calm of the Tsukiji Hongwanji temple was matched by the rhythmic breathing of over 2,000 people who gathered together to celebrate the 11th International Yoga Day. With the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health, the event showcased the growing global appeal for this Indian tradition.
Today I had a very special experience with the yoga lesson. I recommend to do yoga because yoga protects our health, not only health but also mental health. It's very good for people.
The temple grounds turned into a sea of mats, demonstrating a striking symbol of collective mindfulness and shared intention. Yoga enthusiasts from different nationalities and backgrounds gathered to celebrate this special day.
I'm so happy to participate this event. I like the yoga and I usually yoga, for example, morning or and after lunch. So today I'm so glad to take part in this event. Thank you so much.
The event became more than a celebration. It became a reminder that inner peace can ripple outwards, touching hearts across cultures and continents.
The embassy here has been proactively engaging with our Japanese friends to spread the message of yoga, one of harmony, peace, and also the well-being. And I think it has a huge impact. My estimate is that at least 8% of the people of Japan, a country of 120 million people, at least 8% practices yoga every day. But our target is big. We would like to make it, the number to grow to at least to the level of 80% of Japanese population. This is our target. We are working very hard. I'm very happy to see the large number of people coming and joining us here today to celebrate the International Day of Yoga in Tokyo.
Here at the historic Tsukiji Hongwanji Temple, the confluence of tradition, culture, wellness, and international friendship is on display. From deep breathing to deeper bonds, International Day of Yoga found a special spot in the heart of the land of the rising sun. This is Paulami Burman reporting from Tokyo for DD India.
An Indian mission in ASEAN, Jakarta, marked 11th International Day of Yoga at the ASEAN headquarters premises. Ambassador of India to ASEAN welcomed the enthusiastic yoga participants. During his remarks, the ambassador emphasized on the importance of yoga in everyday life. Underlining this year's Yoga Day theme, Yoga for One Earth, One Health, Secretary P. Kumaran said in his remarks, yoga is a comprehensive instrument for physical, mental, emotional, social and spiritual well-being of one and all in harmony with the planet. On to some other stories now. Update on Operation Sindhu. The Indian embassy in Iran announced that it will evacuate citizens of Nepal and Sri Lanka from Iran at the request of their respective governments amid rising tensions between Israel and Iran. The embassy tweeted, and I quote, "On the request of governments of Nepal and Sri Lanka, the Indian embassy's evacuation efforts in Iran will also cover citizens of Nepal and Sri Lanka," unquote. The embassy also provided emergency contact numbers for citizens of Nepal and Sri Lanka. Those are the numbers on the screen. Meanwhile, so far, 517 Indian nationals from Iran have returned home under Operation Sindhu. External Affairs Ministry said that a special evacuation flight from Ashgabat, Turkmenistan, has arrived in New Delhi in early hours of Saturday. Under Operation Sindhu, the Indian Embassy in Tehran and Ministry of External Affairs coordinated efforts on the ground to bring back stranded nationals. That's all for this edition of DD India Live. Let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan this QR code on the screen to download now. And we'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Shubhendu Ghosh from all of us here in Delhi. Thanks for watching DD India Live. Namaskar.